In a world built on appearances, the greatest weapon isn't a sword, it's persuasion. Every smile, every compliment, every "I understand you" hides a transaction. You've felt it. That chill in your gut when someone's words feel sweet, but their presence feels heavy. That's not intuition. That's your soul warning you something isn't right. We live in an age of invisible warfare, a war of influence, emotion, and control. Most never notice it. They mistake manipulation for care, dominance for charm, and submission for peace. They hand over their minds one favor, one apology, one compromise at a time. But the Stoics knew better. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." The manipulator's entire strategy is to make you forget that. They can't control reality, so they control you. This video is not about paranoia. It's about awakening. Because once you learn to read the moves of the manipulator, their tone, their silence, their guilt games, you become untouchable. So ask yourself this: how much of your life is truly your own? And how much has been written by someone else's unseen hand? You've met them before. The one who seemed so understanding, so attuned to your emotions it almost felt faded. A friend, a partner, maybe even a mentor. They listened, they mirrored your pain, they said all the right words, and little by little, you lowered your walls. At first it felt good, liberating even, to finally be seen. You opened up about your struggles, your doubts, your fears. They nodded, offered sympathy, made you believe you weren't alone. But soon, something shifted. Their tone changed. What used to be advice began to sound like commands. What used to be care began to feel like control. They started reminding you of everything they'd done for you. They questioned your loyalty, your intentions, your independence, subtly. You didn't even notice when you began to apologize for things that weren't your fault, or when you started to doubt your own instincts. And that's how it happens. Not with confrontation, but with corrosion. One conversation, one guilt trip, one seed of doubt at a time. By the time you realize what's happening, they've already built a cage around your confidence. This isn't fiction. It is the silent story playing out in millions of lives every day. People who mistake manipulation for connection. Who trade their peace for approval. Who keep asking, "What did I do wrong?" instead of asking, "Why did I allow this?" But this story can end differently if you learn to see the signs before the trap closes. Manipulators thrive in the fog, the confusion between kindness and weakness, empathy and surrender. They study emotions the way generals study terrain. Their weapon isn't strength, it's distortion. They twist your goodness against you. They exploit your desire to be understood, your fear of being disliked. But Stoicism offers an antidote: clarity. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This single line dismantles the entire architecture of manipulation. Because manipulation only works when you hand over control of your emotions, when you let someone else define your worth, your guilt, your peace. A manipulator's goal is simple: to make you react. The Stoic's goal is the opposite: to remain unmoved by what he cannot control. Epictetus taught that the highest form of freedom is detachment from other people. It's control over our perception. He said, "If someone succeeds in provoking you, realize that your mind is complicit." In other words, they may play their games, but it's your reaction that gives them power. The Stoic doesn't stop feeling. He simply refuses to be owned by feeling. Seneca reminds us, "He who is brave is free." That freedom isn't found in rebellion, it's found in self-mastery. The manipulator cannot dominate a person who no longer needs external validation. They cannot guilt you if you do not depend on their approval. They cannot confuse you if you see the game for what it is. To wear the Stoic armor is to stand in a storm and remain still. It means understanding that manipulation is powerless without your participation. You do not need to fight with manipulators. You only need to stop feeding them, stop explaining, stop defending, stop giving them access to your emotions. Observe them like a strategist observes an enemy, calm, analytical, unprovoked. Every Stoic understood this truth. Control is an illusion given freely, never taken by force. When someone tries to guilt you into submission, when they twist your words or weaponize your kindness, remember, their power ends where your awareness begins. The Stoic strength is not aggression, it's sovereignty. You may not control who tries to deceive you, but you control how you see them. And in that clarity, their influence collapses. Stop being naive. Not everyone who smiles at you is your ally. Not everyone who listens to your pain deserves your trust. Manipulators hide in plain sight, behind compliments, apologies, and carefully chosen words. If you want peace, you must learn to see the game before it's played. Here are 5 signs that reveal a manipulator, and how a Stoic mind dismantles their power. 1. They twist guilt into a weapon. Manipulators feed on your conscience. They'll remind you of your obligations, distort your words, and use emotional guilt to keep you submissive. The Stoic response: guilt is a tool of control, but only if you accept it. Ask yourself, am I guilty because I did wrong, or because they want me to feel wrong? Learn to separate morality from manipulation. A clear conscience is stronger than their script. 2. They create confusion through contradiction. One day they praise you, the next they criticize you for the same action. This imbalance keeps you chasing approval, disoriented, uncertain. The Stoic response: anchor yourself in reason. Marcus Aurelius said, "If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it." Hold to that. Truth is your compass, emotion is their fog. Stay with logic, not flattery, not fear. 3. They exploit your empathy. Manipulators sense compassion and twist it into obligation. They'll play the victim, exaggerate pain, or make you feel responsible for their emotions. The Stoic response: empathy is sacred, but it must be disciplined. Help others, yes, but never at the cost of your dignity. Seneca warned, "He who seeks friendship for advantage destroys it. You are not their therapist, savior, or punching bag." 4. They use secrets as leverage. They'll dig into your insecurities, your past, your dreams, not to understand you, but to own you. What you reveal becomes ammunition. The Stoic response: be strategically silent. Epictetus said, "Control your tongue, especially in moments of emotion." A Stoic reveals nothing that can be weaponized. Mystery is protection. Power grows in silence. 5. They demand urgent decisions. Manipulators pressure you to decide now. They feed on haste because clarity lives in patience. The Stoic response: slow down. Distance creates perspective. Remember, urgency is the disguise of deceit. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "If it's not clear, wait." A calm mind is immune to manipulation. In a world built on distraction and deceit, the ability to see through manipulation is not cynicism, it's self-defense. Be slow to trust, quick to observe. Watch patterns, not promises. Listen to tone, not just words. A Stoic sees the truth not because he's paranoid, but because he's awake. The truth is simple, yet brutal. If you do not learn to control your emotions, someone else will. If you do not understand your own mind, another will rewrite it for you. Manipulators thrive on the weak, not the physically weak, but the mentally unguarded. Those who crave validation more than truth. This is the war of the modern age. Psychological warfare disguised as kindness. Every advertisement, every influencer, every fake friend, they're all playing the same game: control. They want your attention, your reaction, your obedience. But the Stoic path is the rebellion. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength." That is your weapon. The disciplined mind cannot be seduced. The calm soul cannot be coerced. When you stop reacting, you stop bleeding power. So here's your challenge. From this moment forward, become ungovernable. Stop giving emotional access to those who haven't earned it. Stop explaining your worth. Stop chasing peace in people who profit from your chaos. Guard your silence, master your attention, sharpen your perception, because in the end, there are only two kinds of people: those who are ruled by the world and those who rule themselves. You already know which one you're meant to be. If this message struck a nerve, good. That means you're waking up. Share this with someone who needs to hear it. And remember, the first step to mastering others is to master yourself. Welcome to the timeless Stoic mind. Your citadel awaits.